A lot of people won't accept that the type of person that they're attracted to don't even like them. It's a cold world.
It is.
I mean, it sounds good. It's cool to have standards, or it's cool to have a wish list, but they don't like you. Like
So
all these women,
the man that you looking for ain't necessarily looking for you.
when the last time you seen a tall man with a tall woman? Tall men ain't even attracted to tall women. They like short women. So then they take all the short women, then they leave all the tall women out here. Now it's just a bunch of short dudes trying to talk to tall women, and tall women don't like short men, but short men love tall women. The tall women looking for the tall dudes, but the tall dudes done stole all the short women, so the short dudes can't have no short women. It's crazy. It's stupid. They be like, they want a rich man. Rich men don't. Ain't no rich dude sitting around like, I wonder what Keisha with them 3 kids is up to. I feel like changing a life today. It don't happen. It's unreal. A lot of women have this idea of the great, perfect man, right? And it's not even something that they really want. That's just what they heard somebody else want.
Right.
Like, that don't make sense.
I want a guy, he need to be over 6 foot tall. He need to be educated. He need to be well-rounded. He need to be...
What you need a man that tall for? You ain't tall. You got high cabinets in your house? Yeah, you need a man that's 6'7" for
he needs to be well-read. He got to want to travel when they ain't been nowhere.
Why?
But I'm just saying, that's what they want. I heard you say that people should stop trying to change people.
Absolutely. Why would you?
So in other words, I agree. Accept the person as you find them, not how you wish them to be.
Yep. And sometimes you can't be looking for yourself in other people just because you doing right. Don't mean everybody gonna act right.
Right.
So you just gotta know what you dealing with. If you met that girl in the club and she was dancing, why would you tell her to stop? You can't change her. That's who she is.
Right.
You just need to accept what come with it.
Yeah. Now I'm like that. Look, if I meet somebody and they dress and I'm like, ooh, now all of a sudden I get with that person. Now you can't dress like that no more. No, that's what I was attracted. I mean, I like that. I was attracted to that. I ain't gonna change. I don't want you to stop.
You gotta have some security in yourself.
Yes, for sure.
Knowing that it don't matter if she a freak or if she a church girl. If she gonna be on some on demon time, she gonna be on there anyway.
Right.
It ain't nothing you can do to stop that. You could try to intervene or delay it, but
she gonna be who she be.
She gonna be who she is, man. And I tell people all the time, just be what you be. Just don't include me.
Okay, so for the most part, I do agree with some of the things that they did have to say as it relates to expectations in society, as it relates to dating. Everyone have these high expectations, but, can't really provide much themselves. I do agree with him that you shouldn't be trying to change people because acceptance is the greatest form of love. I do agree with a lot of what they are saying. My thing is, we can always point out the issues that we do see and observe, but we aren't really solution based, right? So I feel like these high expectations in a way come from the movies. They come from the fairy tales that we were raised on, and we want Prince Charming, right? We want the perfect man. We want the perfect girl. We want this because in Prince Charming, in the movie, Prince Charming is tall and the girl is shorter and all of these different things. It's for us as human beings to break these things down in our mind and look for character and not what the person looks like physically, or not what the person does or whatever. Like, you have to look for the character of the person, not the fact that this person, like, look at the character. Like, is this person a hardworking person, right? Does this person have integrity? I think we have to break down what we have been looking for in all this time and look for something different, right? Because at the end of the day, like they say, everybody's looking for perfection. They're looking for the perfect world where the perfect girl or the perfect man exists. But the thing is, you make the perfect man, you make the perfect woman. And I'm not saying to change people, but what I'm saying is you make your relationship perfect by accepting people for who they are. And once you've accepted people for who they are, then you learn to adjust to their needs, wants, and desires as they mold themselves around your needs and your needs, wants, and desires. And then you have a perfect match. But you don't just have a perfect match by perfect Patty over here meets perfect Sammy over here, and then they become perfect. Absolutely not. That's gonna lead to different things, because everybody have in their mind what things should look like and what things should be. So I think what people need to do in today's society is stop looking for the cars, stop looking for the houses, stop looking for the hype, stop looking for the maid, stop looking for the sex appeal, stop looking for all of these different things, and break it down to who the person is. Are you attracted to somebody who reads? Are you attracted to somebody who's hardworking? Are you attracted to somebody who's a protector, a provider? Are you attracted to somebody who is caring, kind, compassionate? What are you attracted to beneath the surface? Because a lot of times what happens is we get drawn to what's on the surface, and then when you finally do dig deep beneath the surface, we're like, what the hell is this? And that's why we can see these people, they're in a relationship for 4 or 6 years, and then suddenly they part ways, because now we're digging deep to what's beneath that surface, and it's nothing but what you don't want and what you don't desire there. So what we need to do is get beneath the surface. It doesn't matter his height, it doesn't matter his income, it doesn't matter these superficial things. And don't get me wrong, does income matter? Because in today's society, that's like a really big one. Oh, he has to have six figures, 7 figures, 8 figures. He has to have these high ass figures while you're still living with your mom. I don't really get it, but I just feel like we sit there and focus on the figures where we could focus on the man, and we can, two people build together and become what we want. Everybody isn't gonna come packaged and ready. You know what I mean? And especially for younger folks, right? People are still developing their lives, and you're wanting these young men and women to have these different things. And I just feel like I think it's not realistic. I think it's not realistic. And I think a lot of the times that people get on the internet and they say certain things and they spew all these different things, I feel like they're not standing in their truth. They're just speaking into what they desire, but what may not be their reality, right? So women will get online and be like, oh, I want this, I want high value man, this, but in her real life, that may not be physically present. But anyway, that's just how I feel about this whole relationship stuff. I just feel like people need to stop looking at the surface.